Nate, what you got? Swim Where's the train? Let's run to that. Let's run to the car.
On Christmas Eve, many years ago, I lay quietly in my bed. I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound a friend had told me I'd never hear. The ringing bells of Santa's sleigh.
Express.
The North Pole? Is it real?
I see. Hold this, please. Is this you?
Yeah.
Well, it says here no photo with Santa, no letter to Santa, and you made your sister put out the milk and cookies. It sounds to me like this is your crucial year. If I were you, I'd consider climbing aboard. Well, come on now, I have a schedule to keep. I've been late a night in my life, and I will certainly not be late tonight. Would you like to go to the North Pole?
Yes.
Is there anyone else out there that would like to take a trip to the North Pole?
My name is Christy Cody.
Hi, Christy Cody. I'm Chef Bon Bon.
And I am Candy Cane Katie.
Okay.
Well, we're very happy to have you here. I'll have you know it's 2,203 miles to the North Pole, and we will be moving at lightning speed. But I'll let you in on a little secret. This is a magic train. So, it's gonna seem like we're going slow, but really, we're going very, very fast.
I believe in magic too, forever and ever and ever until the end of the world. Young man, that is the most amazing thing I've heard in weeks.
Now ask for a cookie.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please. These are non-transferable.
Cool.
I believe in magic too.
Oh, wow.
There's your ticket, young man. There's an L on there for the word believe. Believe in the magic. Tickets, please. Very tight schedule. Never late.
I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound. A sound a friend had told me I'd never hear. The ringing bells of Santa's sleigh. The conductor stood at the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest, then looked up at my window. I put on my slippers and robe. I tiptoed downstairs and out the door. All aboard!
There we are, the 500.
The conductor cried out. I ran up to him. Well, he said, "Are you coming?" "Where?" I asked. "Why, to the North Pole, of course." Was his answer. "This is the Polar Express." I took his outstretched hand and he pulled me aboard. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols and ate candies with nougat centers as white as snow. We drank hot cocoa as thick and rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Soon there were no more lights to be seen. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster. The mountains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed a barren desert of ice, the great polar ice cap.
Here we go up into the sky.
Lights appeared in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. "There," said the conductor, "is the North Pole." That hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound, like nothing I'd ever heard. And Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered wildly. He marched over to us and pointing to me said, "Let's have this fellow here." He jumped into his sleigh. The conductor handed me up. I sat on Santa's knee and he asked, "Now what would you like for Christmas?" I knew that I could have any gift I could imagine.
Mount Rainier somewhere.
But the thing I wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was one silver bell from Santa's sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled. Then he gave me a hug and told an elf to cut a bell from the reindeer's harness. The elf tossed it up to Santa. He stood, holding the bell high above him, and called out, "The first gift of Christmas." A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval.
It's a choo-choo and a stunning view that rivals all the rest, but you won't ever see it advertised. It's a simple fact we stay on track, though sometimes we digress, but that can only happen on the Polar Express. That's the sound of it breathing. I love to eat. Well, our little luck will be on time. 'Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Express. Lights are gleaming far across the snow. You're not dreaming. May I present the North Pole! please. Take your seat.
There it is. We've made it. And not a minute to spare.